Thank you all very much for coming. My name's Annie and I work for the Leonard Cheshire Archive. You can see lots and lots of things relating to the charity's history over the years. We have photographs, films. Part of what the Rewind project is about is making more of what we have in the archive available to more people.
When I came here, I could see that we had this amazing history of ordinary people's lives, people who volunteered and worked here, people who lived in Cheshire homes or used Leonard Cheshire services, and that it was a fantastic story that needed to be told. I thought that we should invest in having this material made available for people to look at online. No, not just the charity, but everyone. And I thought it was really important that we made it as accessible as possible, because Leonard Cheshire was an amazing man and has left an amazing legacy. We learned very quickly that people were interested in being able to feel, touch, watch, listen to the archive material that we have of people talking about their lives in Cheshire homes. We've done a digitisation project, a large oral history project, and also workshop work. I think we've got a lot to be proud of.
As part of Rewind, we run heritage workshops in 6 of our services in the South East. The workshops are aimed at residents, but also long-standing volunteers and staff members at the services. The first thing that we do is we bring in films and photographs and really just give people an opportunity to get stuck into that archive material and tell us what they think of it.
I like that photograph, I think it's really nice. Yeah, I put at the bottom that the picture shows him getting an Order of Merit from the Queen.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah? Why do you like that one?
I like the
Please. One of the nurses has got uniform.
Yeah.
Was that how it was when you were first there?
No.
No, so okay, so this probably predates you then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot.
And it was about 1930.
1950, not 30.
We're going to watch a film from the charity's archive, and it's a film called No Limit, and it was made by residents who lived at Lee Court, which was the first Cheshire home. So it'll be interesting to see what everyone thinks about the technology that's in the film and the different kind of inventions that residents came up with to help with daily tasks.
The control box is on and off, which flows out of the way when Frank isn't driving.
What did everybody think about it?
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you find most interesting, Paul? What were you interested
The
in?
typewriter and the record player.
Oh right, the old equipment. Over on the table this week we've got lots of issues of the Cheshire Smile, which was the in-house magazine, and I've brought some original copies to look at.
1972.
Yeah.
She's using a mouth-powered page turner for reading. All the articles are written by residents, so it's a very resident-led project. We then have some more reminiscence-focused workshops where people can share their memories of that particular service and items that people have brought in.
Put your earplugs in.
It's our original fire alarm.
Yes. Today we've been looking at lots of different archive material and personal photographs from over the years of activities, residents, staff members, and people have been getting stuck into identifying people in the photographs, choosing items to go into the display, just finding different ways for us to share more of the service's history with more people by the end of the project.
I like the photographs over there on the sports day, the racing.
This is a picture of Ernie, and it just brought back such memories for me because I cared for Ernie for quite a long time, particularly in the later years. And he's one of the most pleasant chaps I ever met, I say.
You still sell Kleenex on the top shelf to
Yeah,
this day.
really?
Yeah, seriously.
The same boxes.
Look at the kitchen.
Along with artists and musicians, we're running creative reminiscence sessions to express and record memories of the services over the years in a more creative way. So collaging, painting, and just using those creative methods as a different way to share their memories as part of the project.
Today we've been working on a tablecloth, thinking about themes around anything to do with the home, but it's mostly about the garden and the lake and the people that live here. What I'd like to capture on this little corner is something about you, and you've drawn that tree beautifully. And I wanted to just write a little bit of some of your ideas about what you do here. There are plans here to celebrate the Rewind project, and the cloth will be included then, it'll be on show.
What was your favourite part of the workshop?
Oh, I like the painting and that. Yeah, and making a collage. I enjoyed it very much doing my oral history, yeah.
Okay, so whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
My name's Andrea and I'm the interviewer. Mari, can you tell us where you were born?
Puerto Rico, in the Army Hospital.
Doing your history interviews has been a fantastic experience. I didn't expect to get such a wealth of information that we did from some of the participants. It was also a very moving experience. It was great to learn more about people's lives and also people who you may not necessarily get a chance to engage with in a different type of setting.
We created the website to showcase the archive materials, and it's only a very small part of the archive. The Heritage Lottery funding was for the South East, and it was just to showcase those particular services and the first ever Cheshire home, which was Lee Court. There was over 500 photographs, 30 films, 7 or 8 oral histories that were recorded in the 1990s, and the Cheshire Smiles as well, they were all digitised as PDF files. We then had to work through all of the content to either subtitle it and transcribe it or create alternative text for screen readers for the photographs. Once we'd launched the website, part of my role was then to go to the services, tell them about the website and show them where they could find the oral histories that they had recorded and to show them the pictures that we had digitised from their services. If you go to archive, and then all the way down to archive by service. And yeah, there's your Hyden Hill section.
Thank you all very much for coming today. Leonard Cheshire Disability is an international disability charity. The main purpose of the project is to share more of the charity's archive material with more people and to also share more of our history. Hyden Hill is also known as the West Surrey Cheshire Home, so it's a local home to here just outside of Godalming. You can go and have a look at the display outside. You can also watch lots of other films and more oral history interviews on our website.
I'd heard of Leonard Cheshire but didn't know very much about him. I now know very much more and hopefully we'll go and look at the website now and find out even more.
Today at Older House, we are holding the Rewind Tea Party to celebrate the end of the project here. It's kind of a chance to say thank you to everybody for taking part in the project and to celebrate the work that we've done during the workshops. This workshop was on the theme of the Older House garden, so you'll see lots of kind of floral and butterfly themes. Coming to the tea party today, we have residents at Older House, we also have staff members and volunteers, and we also have family members coming along today. It's really nice for them as well to be able to see some of what we've been doing and see some clips from the oral history interviews which we've recorded as part of the project.
Anytime people couldn't find me, they used to know I was in London's room. I remember Gwen Garrett.
The Rewind project has been very interesting. I think memories are important and we shouldn't forget the people who are no longer here. They are as much a part of this home as the ones who are here now.
Thank you all very much, especially the people who took part.
To see so many people on such a lovely day as this and to see their friends and relations here, it just shows that the residents are part of a community.
It's the first time that the charity's done a heritage project like this. We were lucky to get funding from the Heritage Lottery Fund to do a few different things, recording people's memories and adding more material to the archive to be preserved for the future.
It was great. I loved it. I loved doing my recording. The Rewind project is very interesting. How it's gone back, how Leonard Cheshire got everything working and where we are today.
Doing the cards, doing the writing and looking through the archive footage. I thought the whole thing was brilliant. And I'd say I found the man himself, although I've never met him. I found him such an inspiration.
To capture what it has been and is like to have a disability in the UK, to know that we now have that going back for 70 years and we can chart how things have changed is really, really important.
The Heritage Lottery Fund, they've given us an amazing opportunity to be able to do this. We've had some amazing feedback, so yes, I am really proud. I feel privileged to have access to this history and I'm just so glad that other people can see it now as well.